What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon and got a short video for you today. Got a package from the Greyman, all the way from the UK. He hit me up not that long ago, let me know that he had something that I was after. Greyman being Greyman, you know, he didn't want to charge me for it. He just said, how about I send it to you? We'll do a trade. I'll send you some books. And you know, I was like, cool, and I'll send you something back. How's that sound, right? So we're gonna do a trade. In this package, it says that there's one game, I know what it is, and then there's 5 comics, which I don't know what, oh, actually I have an idea. He did mention the kind of comic book he was gonna give me. So yeah, we're gonna open this up and check out what we got. Just a quick shout out to my minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Channel membership is now available. To find out more, hit the join button to find out about perks and exclusive videos and content. But always remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on all the videos. Let's do this. So if you do not know the Greyman, he is one of my oldest friends in the community. He definitely was there in my during my inception. There was a lot of guys like, especially Life with 2 YouTubers, she did so much for me back in the early days of me finding the YouTube community. Metarog, the Greyman was definitely one of them. And back in the day, when I first found the community, before the Gary B's of the world and things like that, and Grow Together, there were 2 channels I would watch. Actually, no, 3 channels I would say that I'd watched where you would discover YouTube creators, community members, I guess you could say. There was Rod the Rican, who is actually how I found the comic book community. Rod the Rican, Metarog, and the Greyman. And I feel like the Greyman never gets credit for what he did for the community, because at the end of every one of his videos, he would shout out a small channel. And I probably found more channels through Greyman than any other channel, because Greyman would do like 1 or 2 or 5 videos a day. And all those videos would have channels attached. So big shout out to the Greyman. Like I said, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for what he has done for the comic book community. Anyway, he sent me a package. Like I said, Greyman, love you, mate. You're definitely one of my besties in the community. And I always think about, I wish I could hang out with you more, but the time zones from the UK and the Australia, they're like opposites. I wish we could hang out more, and hopefully we'll organize to do so one day soon. So firstly, I noticed he's got Spider-Man packaging. I don't know if you can actually see it, but pretty cool, pretty cool. He kept the wrapping comic book themed as well. Very clever. Now, I'm a little bit scared of opening this, but Greyman is usually pretty professional at packaging stuff. I remember there was a video Greyman did years and years ago. I think it was when everyone was doing room tours. There was like a video tag going around to do a room tour. I think that was what it was. And his room tour was crazy. Like, he had comic books. Like, let me leave a comment, all right? I want to know something. I know I'm rambling on a lot, but let me know in the comments, how many comic boxes can you stack? What is the maximum that you would do, and what is too much? So at my old place, for example, I used to stack 3 high. At my new place, I went to 4, and just today, for the first time, I've stacked 5 boxes high. It's almost as tall as me. But I remember watching the video, I'm pretty sure Greyman had boxes stacked to the roof. It was crazy. But yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of my early days in the community, and Greyman was a big part of that. So, and Matilda Gothica and the gang. Yeah, so look at that. Maybe I'll save this wrapping paper and wrap something for Mad Spidey. Huh? If I can slide this out. Oh, can I just slide this out nicely? Come on. Oh, boo. All right, I'm just gonna rip it off. Oh, boo, I had to wreck it. No present for Mad Spidey. I'll show the video game first, because I know what that is. And if you guys follow the channel closely enough, I'm sure you'll know what the video game is, because I mentioned in a lot of my videos that I've been after this game. And then Greyman hit me up, he's like, you mean this game? And he had one of the mintiest copies. I think he said he bought it, and he maybe only played it once and then just put it away, and it's been sitting there in gem mint condition ever since. What? No note, Greyman? Is there a note? What? No heartwarming note from the Greyman? That's not very Grey-mazing. All right, let's have a look. I have sent a few packages before where I didn't send notes, and I felt really bad. But the reason I didn't send a note, I always plan on sending a note, but there's been a couple times where I've sent the package so damn late that I'm just like trying to get it all done, and then I completely forget to write a note. The video game is in really nice condition. He messaged me and I was like, do you have the instruction booklet? Because instruction book was very important. I mean, if you're going to collect the game just for the sake of collecting it, not to play it, you know, you should have the instruction booklet. Ooh, yes. This is like a video game GRAIL almost for me. If you haven't already guessed it by now, that is correct. The Greyman. After how long have I've been talking about this, trying to get this for at least a year, I reckon, on my videos, and I finally got the Warriors on PlayStation 2, not the Platinum Edition. I wanted the regular edition because the Platinum Edition had the silver border and you don't get as much of the art on the cover. So this is the version I wanted. Very good. The only difference, right, this 18 plus thing is not what we would have in Australia. So on our thing, I think we have like, what is it? It would have been rated R, I think. I think it would have had an R rating, like within the diamond. So that's the only difference. But again, I'm not really wanting this to play. I just want to have it on my Warriors shelf there. As you can see, it's a little bit messy with a bunch of comics there now, but that kind of fills the shelf because it's a pretty empty shelf. Look at this booklet. Ooh, yes. You can actually download a oh, it's cool. It's got photos of like the actors and stuff. I do have the game on PlayStation 4. I downloaded it from the PlayStation Store. Oh, that's sick. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. And I did play it one night. I actually streamed it on my Twitch. I really want to actually go back and play the whole game because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Now, this is the moment of truth. There's the disc. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see that now. Back in the day, right, I was a real condition snob. Like, I always tell people, like, I've always collected something. Even though when I used to collect DVDs, I didn't think of it as collecting, but now I see that was what I collected back in the day, DVDs. And I had a rule, if people wanted to borrow DVDs, I hated lending my DVDs to people or games, right? I was like, my rule is, the disc is either in the case or it's in the player. And sometimes I go to my friend's house and they would have the disc sitting on top of the player, sitting on top of a cover and things like that. It's really not that hard to just put it straight back in the case. And the Greyman, he played this game once and put it back in the case because that is a Gem Mint 10.0, baby, yes. So man, shout out Greyman, really appreciate that. That is going straight onto the Warriors shelf. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Because if I was gonna display it open, but then dust will get in. I'll just lean it up against somewhere for now, and we'll figure the rest out later. All right, very cool. I feel like this video's already gone for 10 minutes and I've done nothing. Let's see the books now. He did mention to me the type of books he was going to send me, and I'll just spoil it now. He said he was going to send me a bunch of 2000 AD comic books, which I'm very interested in. Oh, they're big. I think I knew that. They're like magazine size, right? I don't know, I guess he was offloading his 2000 AD collection, culling down, because like I said, Greyman has quite a large collection, amongst other things, you know. Are these bigger than a regular magazine? Now, I asked apparently a silly question. When he said, do you want 2000 AD books, because I'm getting rid of some, I was like, do they have Judge Dredd in them? And he said, they all have Judge Dredd in them. Wow, that's interesting. It looks like a newspaper. I don't know if this is missing a cover. Oh, look at that. This is cool, because yeah, Dredd's a really cool, like, I gravitate towards characters who look cool. If they look cool, it makes me want to read about them. And I have read like one more modern sort of Judge Dredd story. There's the back, and it was not fantastic. I love Dredd the movie, the Carl Urban one that is. The Stallone one was, you know, whatever. Greyman, hopefully you can give me some more information about these. Yeah, so this character here, right? I don't know the character's name. When I first saw art of him, is he just called Judge Death, maybe? He reminds me, do you think that the Batman Who Laughs was heavily inspired from this character? Because that's where like the first thing I thought when I saw this character was like, man, Batman Who Laughs seems almost like a rip-off of this character. So I don't know if he's Judge Death or something like that. He's got death written on his badge there. Oh, this is, oh wow. Wow, the art in these are sick. That's awesome. So So I was wondering, because I thought 2000 AD was kind of like heavy metal. And now that I've obviously got a couple of heavy metals, how they're all kind of like a combination of short stories. Is this, let me know in the comments, Gray or someone, are these a bunch of short stories, or is actually the whole book just one continuous story? Because the middle section went all black and white. So there's the back. Love when a comic book has front art and back art. Judge Dredd Mega Special. This book's a mega size. So there's that. And look at the back of this one. Whoa! Back on the streets, look at that. The bloody tires as wide as fucking anything. That's crazy. Yeah, these are cool. This one's in black and white. Wow, the art in these are really good. So there must be mixed stories, because some are in black and white, that's really good art. Some are in black and white and some are in color. So yeah, this is all interesting. Mate, this is actually a bad thing. Watch this. Next minute I'm trying to get the first appearance of Judge Dredd, which is it 2000 AD? Is it 2000 AD issue 2? Is that his first appearance? This is 2000 AD featuring Judge Dredd. Eat Led Zeppelin. Cool, cool. And then this has got a nice old Dr. Pepper ad on the back there. Is Dr. Pepper still big in America? Because it never took off down here in Australia. Very few people like. The people who like Dr. Pepper are normally those weirdos who just like weird things. So if you like Dr. Pepper, I didn't mean to offend you. I don't mind Dr. Pepper. I could drink it. I would just never go and buy it, you know? Mate, you couldn't count. Greyman, you wrote 5 comic books. There's only 4 in here. But thank you, mate. These definitely look, I don't know, they just look bigger than a magazine. But yeah, thank you so much, Grey. The game, absolutely stoked. That's one thing off the list that I don't have to scroll for at night on eBay. And these I'm gonna have to find, hopefully they fit in a normal magazine bag and board. I don't think they will, but I'll find a home for these, and I'll definitely go through some 2000 AD and check some of that stuff out. So thank you guys for watching. That's it. I will leave a link to the Greyman's channel. I'm sure majority of you guys who know me should know the Greyman. We've had a lot of fun. We've had streams together and yeah, done a few things together in our time.
The underboob is my henchman.
Yeah, if you guys aren't subbed up to Greyman, make sure you check him out. He doesn't do a lot of content anymore as much as he used to. He definitely doesn't do a video a day anymore. He mostly does a live stream once or twice, I think, a week. And you know, every now and then he'll drop an old-fashioned comic haul these days. So he used to do reaction videos and all that stuff. He's done it all, Greyman, and he's a good mate of mine. So yeah, big shout out to you, mate, and thank you. Give this video a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends.
May all your news be good news.
What's up, mate?